Hi, today I want to talk about Ephesians 4:29, and that says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." I tried making a video on this verse a different time, but it just didn't feel like it was coming out right. It didn't feel like my words were really what I wanted to convey, which I guess in a way goes along with this verse, but I understand that not everybody, sets out to be a role model, and not everybody wants that kind of responsibility, but whether we like it or not, what we say does affect people, and it's either positive or negative, and it can affect people more than we think, or even than they think. They could be impacted by something that you say and not even realize how much it is impacting their decisions and their thoughts, and how much it triggers even insecurities. So I know that there's a lot of people who have the attitude of if you don't like what I say, then too bad, and that's free speech. But I think there is a way to do that without hurting other people. And I know that some people may say that they don't care if other people are hurt because it's their words, and they can just suck it up or whatever, but think about it as a domino effect. If we have that kind of attitude about how we say things and how they come across, that can affect a lot of people in a negative way. It can be positive, but for every positive there could be a negative, depending on what it is you're saying and how you're saying it. So I think that part of what this verse is saying is that we should help to build each other up, just in our everyday actions and just how we speak and how we say things. And honestly, I think a lot of people use the argument of it's what I want to say, so get over it. I think they use that as a crutch and a cop-out to not challenge themselves to be better and to grow, because they would rather stay where it's safe. And it's easier to think about ourselves before thinking about other people. So that's where they automatically go to. But I think that we just have to try to remember that there's nothing wrong in not agreeing with one another. That's not what this is about. But if we pay attention to how we are coming across and what we say, and trying to, take the edge off of it sometimes. It's not always going to be perfect. That I know there are a lot of times where I say something and then afterwards I'm like, that sounded really bad, and I didn't really mean to say it like that, because that's not what I wanted to convey. And I think we just have to be more aware, and even if you don't want to necessarily be a role model, just think that you being considerate in that small way, it will help and it will make a difference, and it'll just feel more peaceful, and you won't be compromising yourself. You're just thinking of other people too, which is never a bad thing. That's always a great thing, and that never means that we have to compromise who we are and what we are passionate about. I think that it goes along with, not making judgments on people and not, bashing them. All things that the Bible tells us not to do. I think it goes along with that, and I just think that we have to remember that we may not necessarily help somebody by what we say all the time, but we can control whether it's likely to hurt them or not. And so just think about that you influence others by what you say. So why not try to make it as beneficial as possible? It's just so much more loving that way, and I just believe that we should try to make that choice to be that way in any way we can, and just try to remember that even when it's hard to. So I think that's it for today, but thank you for watching. If you are right now, thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.